Oh, the lobby was closed.
Yeah, they don't. I said, what time? He came to the door and he said, they're short of employees. We don't open the lobby till 9. She said, let me check, see if I can let
Oh,
you in.
they're uh, in the pandemic playbook. And next year will be the last year, I think. Maybe not.
Says they open at 6:30.
Yeah. They still in the pandemic playbook.
Well, they have good coffee. That bacon there is good. It's got bacon, sausage, and egg.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to eat any of that candy I put in your bag?
No, not yet, but I will. Thank you. That was a perfect Merry Christmas present.
I went outside yesterday trying to crank that lawnmower. It wouldn't crank up. It turned up, it would crank. The battery's not strong.
Did you charge the battery? That charger? The solar charger. It still works.
So, really, I might try and get up there today. Yesterday wasn't cloudy all day. It rains.
The solar still works.
I didn't know that. I might get out
It
there.
works. That's why you get a sunburn in the cloudy day on the beach.
Yeah, well, that was in Myrtle Beach, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and it is like cloudy
It
too.
was in January.
Yeah.
This rain, man, I tell you, it's just a side.
Yeah, it will. It will. It's terrible today. Look at it. It's gonna be like that all day. They said the fire will go away about 9 o'clock.
Well, it was misting on Lincoln.
Yeah. Misting. I mean, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. You got your Christmas shopping done, everything.
Yeah.
It's what, December 10th only.
It's on the 10th. I got a bill from the American Express. Well, I don't like that gas station up there at Walmart Central. The other day I went to gas station. Well, it was probably.
Oh, I gotta get gas too. Remind me, I gotta get gas.
But I think it was last week. I went there and some guy just parked in that way, so I had to pull up and back in. And I stick my card in. I lift the handle on it, press which one you want. And I'm going, where's the unleaded? Oh shit, this is diesel.
Ooh.
So I hung it back up, and I went to the back up, got the
Where's that at?
the gas station at Walmart Central there.
Yeah.
Murphy.
The two on the end, that's the only pumps that have it.
See, there was someone in the first pump, so I pulled up and backed into the.
Jam, thank you for the present.
Oh yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
You're welcome. So I put it in the right one, and I pulled it out one day. So I left it in there. I get home, there's 3 $1 charges from that gas station. I guess if you stick your credit card in, charge you $1.10.
And yeah, that's separate charge.
So that's cheaper than just go to Walmart. They don't charge you $1 extra for
They charge you $1 extra, and I mean, Walmart was fine in Greenville. Walmart, I think it was in Greenville. Warner's store was fine. They charging people 5% instead of the normal 2 or 3%, and they gotta pay it back. They gotta pay it back. Walmart.
How they gonna
fine.
how they gonna locate people?
They audited it.
That's good.
And those unauthorized charges, they're gonna start cracking down on it because in credit cards, it's rampant. They said it was 7 stores in Greenville only.
Would you hear about what the IRS is wanting to do? If you use PayPal for a $600 purchase or whatever, PayPal, Venmo, some other ones, you want to receive it like a 1099 at the end of the year as income. If you used over $600.
Oh, yeah. It's, I've been paying that for years.
That's something I thought we just started that.
So, no,
Trying to get rid of it. Well, the IRS just wants they want to
penny.
track every transaction.
Yeah. Already, they've been tracking that central bank digital currency. They had it for a year in New York. I mean, they know everything. The NSA knows absolutely everything. All they needed to get your history is just your name that they're interested in, and they get everything you ever done. Every website, everything. That's what metadata mining does for us.
I've been using
No
Twitter,
piracy at all.
especially if you got any. That's why some people just almost completely are off the grid. They don't have any social. They don't have any social media, no Facebook.
Because the moment they track everything. NSA tracks everything. Unless you can live, some people can live off line, but I can't. They just move up to before they moved up to Alaska. All the criminals and things, people hiding.
I saw something on the internet the other day on YouTube. I wish I had copied the link. This guy, he was going to build a tiny house in his backyard for guests and all. And he said in this part of Ohio, they don't have a good source of water, even a well, and they live too far out on city water.
Yep.
So he put like a big old 500-gallon thing next to his.
Like Dale has those totes.
Dale has one.
Those totes. They're, I forget how many gallons.
But this one here, it collects water coming off his roof, and it has a filter in there to filter it, and then he has another filter inside. But it's just a 500-gallon tank that he uses for that gas. He said they can wash clothes, drink water, take a shower.
That's the key.
That darn container is big as tall as his house, almost, except for the roof came down right in. And then
500 gallons is a lot.
Yeah.
But it beats it when our well goes out.
Well, it probably will as far as the pump.
Hike down to the
Hopefully it just the
creek
pump will go out.
and get water there.
Well, you know, I had to call a guy because my line busted. I broke one time because that well concrete thing was sinking on one side and it broke the line. And they said, man, you're just hanging on by the wire here, the electricity. So he pulled it up and cut some of the wire out and put it back down there. And he said, I don't know, he said, you got the top of the hill. That professor said, I put a pump in his well. So hopefully, if it's, I think it's deep enough. I kept his card. I kept his card. The one we used to drill it.
Like you said, our infrastructure is ancient. It's old. I remember the first day the water spewed up from the ground. It goes 300 foot tall. I said, wow.
I think that well will last probably a lifetime, but it's the pump that usually goes out.
Yeah. But you're right.
Because I think that well's deep enough, and I think
200. I can't remember exactly. The guy said it was 265 feet. I said, wow, you had to go that deep.
So it's in the rock.
Bedrock. And man,
But he,
but he
line
had to,
broke. He had to cut some about 5 foot of it off. So it was deep enough steel. So he had to cut some of the pipe out. The one that was broke. Had to, he had, he still had to put the crane over it and then pull it back out and cut that line off. Cut that where he cut the broke part off and stuck it back up there. Put it back down. See that thing, remember when it was sinking in the ground one year? And he put some, had some blocks out there. He broke it. But it's a soggy out there. I walked up, like I said, I went out there yesterday. And we probably gonna have to put a little cement wall down there and plant some grass.
yeah. Like I said, maintenance is a continuous thing. I mean, you have to do it. You have to do it.
Russian President Vladimir Putin says the only chance for peace talks is if Moscow's rule of all Ukrainian
Unless you
claims to annex is
not
recognized.
planning to be here.
Putin spoke to reporters at a regional summit in Kyrgyzstan. He said achieving peace will probably be
It's like
complicated
clinics where
and
he's
take some
91 years
time.
old.
He said the parties to this
Yeah,
process
it's like I was listening to
taking shape on the ground.
Captain Kirk on Star Trek. What's his name?
The Russian
William Shatner.
battle for control.
He's 90 years old, but he's still writing on the opinions and the Guardian, New York, New York Times. I mean, he's man. Here's he had a conspiracy theory that weird. I mean, it was 2019 all the way to 2020 when they had the pandemic. He was still making those things.
What kind of conspiracy theory?
Oh, everything.
You know that, Eric?
Yeah. See,
When did you do that yesterday?
you got to stop asking me those questions.
I just noticed that. Where's my fellow son?
The bill was elected after a vote in the upper house on the final day of the diet on Saturday. It was approved with majority support from Japan's ruling coalition as well as the Constitutional Democratic Party.
You got a page,
The
right?
new law bans religious entities from
He'll still be there.
Oh, no, I did.
donations, often implying followers have a spiritual obligation to give. Violators could be punished with up to 1 year in prison or a fine of up to the equivalent of $7,300. The law also requires groups to consider if their practices impact people's free will or their ability to support themselves.
Tomorrow your seat RX will be ready. See you at 12
The so-called mind control. The law also allows authorities to reveal the names.
But you're not planning on living offline, are you?
I thought about getting one of those water towers though, just in case. I mean, things, because he built a tiny house in the back, but see, he's getting those metal buildings too. And then he had a bigger metal building moved up front. And his wife, I think he's got like a master's degree or something like that.
Civil engineer.
Yeah, and it showed
He knows how to do everything.
Yeah, he
Just like
graded.
John, he knows how to do everything.
But he had a metal building put up there, and man, it just looks so nice. The one he lives in, but he got another one in the back, and he put a. I don't know what size water tank he put up there, but he put a water tank up there too. I don't know if it's bigger because it's a bigger house, but man, it had a loft in it. You walk upstairs and that, and the one he built to live in. And like I said, it had that concrete floor. And he on one of the floors, he just did like you did something like put that paint on it. But another one, he put like wood panels down on it, you know. And he has the heat and air conditioning. He didn't put no duct work in there. He said because you don't have to worry about cleaning. He put those individual heating and air conditioning units that look like an air conditioning unit over in Thailand in our room.
Two-tier air conditioning.
Yeah, it just goes in at the wall. He put that in because he ain't got no duct work nowhere in there. Man, I wish I could find him again. Him and his wife, they're both professional, and they're probably in their 50s. They're both professionals, but they have like a health and wellness blog that they blog about it. And they just live there. Of course, like I said, they're both retired professionals, so they probably
They know
pay cash to
everything.
have their house built. You know? I mean, that's a cheap way to have just a tin metal building put out there.
It's the cheapest. I mean, that is the cheapest way.
And like I said, that one there, if you go to his website, it shows each video when they build it, they had to grade it. And of course, his land was level, they didn't grade much, but they put the gravel there and poured the slab. But that home is beautiful. You know, it had a nice entrance in the front, and it had some kind of
Yeah, the boot market. You need to go back.
I need to bookmark. I need that. Do that. I kind of don't know
You
how to
can't.
get it on.
You cannot watch all of them at one time, or you need to bookmark it. I mean, because he's a professional.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like John, engineering. I mean, you cannot get better advice than that.
And his wife's pretty smart too, because she wanted the side entrance to go right into her pantry, so if she carries groceries in, she just put them on the counter there, so you know, walk in the main entrance. But and like I said, that was a nice second house I had. Like I said, it had a loft in it, you know. Well, but the only thing he used his loft for is a game room. He said his dad liked to play pool, so he put a pool table up there. I think he had 3 bedrooms there, and short master bedroom. So the loft, he just used that as a game room. I think he had some season fans in there too. That helps circulate there.
I think our building is 15 feet. It's exactly like Dale. Exactly.
If it's during rain, would ever slack up, I call John. I have to wait till after Christmas. Would you buy your raincoat there?
Yeah. My shoes.
Oh man, those are nice. That's popular shoes. I've seen these.
Yeah. You can take a look at them.
Oh man, those are popular. I've seen a lot of people wearing them. Oh, you've been wearing that.
Yeah.
At least that gives you some traction. Huh? I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of people wearing it.
Former US President Barack Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize for campaigning for a world without nuclear arms.
This is weatherproof. I will definitely more than last year. I used them a little bit last year, but this year, man, unbelievable.
Brand new.
The US Secretary General Antonio Guterres had this to say.
That's another thing. I need to charge it. Reciprocal signs. Girl, I should have done that. I didn't think about that. Just hook that
Ishida will participate in a closing session on Sunday. He wants to use this
solar
defense
panel up to
bill
it.
to
Look like
revive
a damn
global momentum
rat
ahead of
tried
the
to
G7
dead
summit
stuff in
in
there.
next May.
That's
Denuclearization
you know,
initiatives
they put straws and crap. And there's
Yeah.
a straw and stick.
Like a lawnmower?
You know, when Will was up there cutting those trees, I'd move my lawnmower down the
Yeah.
driveway, and a couple of times I went down there, and there was a damn rat's nest or something on top of the engine right there. You know,
and they know. What,
But this one here, so I just brushed out. But this one here, you know, you open the thing and it was down at the bottom of the engine block to the right. I said, there was a stick in there to get it out. So that's why I stuck a thorn. The damn thorns will get infected. I was trying to get that out of there. But it was some more. So there was a damn one of them little gecko lizards living in there.
I seen the one day I was down there. I seen the deer go behind your trailer.
When was that? When you was over there, though? Yeah, I closed up, looked out the backyard, and I did 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, and I was walking around property, and down there on the fourth terrace, there was a herd of deer.
You know, last night about 5 o'clock in the morning, I heard this howling. It sounded like a wolf howling. It was just howling, and then a bunch of it sounded like it must have been a coyote or something. A bunch of babies came up and yipping and yapping. He must have killed something. She must have killed something and then called her babies to feed on it. But it sounded like it was between my trailer and Joe Terry's house. I heard it out there howling.
Ah, those woods are teeming with wildlife.
I guess that's a good thing that homeless out there. But you can shoot a coyote anytime. They're a menace.
Ricky lives for it because he got his sidearm. He lives for it. Catch a coyote or something on the
Trail cam.
he just sits there and waits for it to come back, and they did.
So he's killed some coyotes in there.
Who knows what he killed?
I need to get a handgun. That shotgun, I still need to go out there and shoot some. I should have got a bigger shotgun, like a 12 gauge or 20 gauge. I forget what we used to carry about the long for. I think it's 12 or 20 gauge. But that there, those are some powerful shotguns there. And I remember when the Highway Patrol, I never seen one, but I remember them talking about they had an automatic shotgun. You can't get an automatic. You just pull the trigger, you know, just put the magazine in there, just pull the trigger, and you don't have to see the hours. You got to cock it. Have you seen that movie, trailer of Cocaine Bear?
Yeah.
That looks like it'd be a good movie. A shipment of cocaine dropped out of an airplane in a bear. It looked like it was a friendly bear to begin with. And he was out there with game wards and all that. So don't eat cocaine for law enforcement. And it ate that cocaine, it's high on cocaine. And it starts killing people.
Like a horror movie.
Must be. Or it's kind of like a comedy horror. But it's based off a true story, they said.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, all those bears when we went to Tennessee, Dollywood. I mean, jeez, and they just like 20 foot away from them. I mean, oh look at bear. I mean, they are much braver than I am. I'm scared that the neighbor pit bull, come up there chasing me.
I wish you could put that damn thing on a leash or something. At least get one of them invisible fences on his yard. Yeah. I'm sure he would never leaves the yard. Bull crap if it sees something.
He chased me back to the car lots of times. As soon as you come over there, he knows he'll run up to the driveway.
Damn, it's there. Well, I was up there one time, and then I don't know if I walked back to my yard, but I seen him come all the way up to the driveway up to Leland Cypress and take a leaf right there, trying to mark it.
Yeah, he every time he sees my car, he comes up and marks his territory at Leland Cypress, and then he lays in the middle of the road to make sure I'm keep an eye on you.
He's about to put that dog up. When y'all get moved out there, you have customers out there. But it must be, maybe we can get friendly with, because it don't bother his chickens or nothing.
Yeah. It's he just typical territorial dog, but
Kind of runs.
it's scary. Sometimes I had to wait in my car half an hour for him to move.
Officials may want to keep top chip-making equipment manufacturers like Dutch ASML and Japanese Tokyo Electron from selling certain machines
I'm
to
trying to
China.
put that reciprocal side again. What time's mine?
9:30.
Beijing has been making an all-out push for
I
self-reliance.
didn't bring my drill. You need me to put
China
anything up
currently
downstairs?
supply a large portion of its chips.
No,
The government now hopes to meet 70% of this demand through domestic suppliers by
not
2025.
now. It's December 10th, 9:16 a.m. Saturday, December 10th, 2020. It's 50 degrees and raining.
At least there ain't that much traffic down here. At least you ain't home.
Yeah, at least. But there, look at the amount of traffic.
In some of the key chip and chip making tools that have been targeted, there are no domestic replacements in China. It's really hard for China to get around in the short term, maybe in the long run. China will find domestic alternatives, but for the next couple of years, China may have no options.
You want to be in a second.
As the standoff between Washington and Beijing continues, Taiwan's dominance as a chip maker will likely become another focal point for both sides. And with China stepping up military pressure on the island, tensions seem certain to keep rising.
Michael, what are your thoughts on the state of the semiconductor industry?
When you was talking about that, I was thinking about coming here. Did you have that right? You was telling you split it 60-40, like someone was to work for you. They get 40 and you get 60.
Yes.
That's right. I thought it was the other way around. But
Like I said, you got wrong.
but, ain't that gonna be hard to get someone to pay you 60% just for providing money?
Yeah.
They're doing all the labor.
The labor's 30%, and the rent is 30%.
What's the other 30%?
That's the cleaning, change the washing machine, change the sheets every time. I mean, that's the other 30%. Or expenses, little expenses that you don't think about. And so it works out they're making $40 an hour. But how many jobs you know that make $40?
If you can't work 8 hours straight.
Yeah, you can.
Now, unless you have was 3 customers. How many customers did the oil one have when she was up?
On a Saturday, 6 to 8.
6 to 8? They just paid
Only Saturday.
And they just paid her $10.
Yeah.
At this public housing complex in the northern part of Singapore.
Really? Why? Because you had to have you have to intern so long somewhere or something.
Yeah.
I think everybody was that.
They got no minimum wage in South Carolina. That's how they can get away with it.
You know, so they got
And
people
it's 6 states: Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi. there's a race. We'd a race to the bottom. We won.
Well, a lot of people moving here. I remember years ago, I don't know if it was yours or whose it was, I had this little thing. You could turn it around and tell you the population in each state, median income, stuff like that. And maybe it was 10 years ago. Population cycle around was 3 million. Now it's 5 million. So people moving here, you know.
But
Just drive
they're-
up 85.
They're professionals that anytime you have business to do with Columbia, you call that number, they answer at home.
They're still working.
That's permanent. That's not a pandemic playbook. They do it permanently for government employees.
What even New York Times did during the pandemic, well, their workers going on strike, but
Hi, Ron. Hi. Oh, pretty good. This weather is getting it's
Yeah,
Only
it's that
every
time. It's
day.
about like being in Ireland.
yeah, I bet it does.
thank you, Ron.
Ireland,
Yeah, I was looking at the documentary on Scotland
I like to go.
this morning. Scotland, they have a big history in this country. All the elites.
I've been watching a lot of World War II documentaries.
Yeah, I like them too.
So what do you think, Mike? Shall we slather our arms with like cream and stick our arms in a box with hundreds of mosquitoes? What do you say?
See them cool up.
Yeah.
I know, right? But it was really cool to see
That's a
how
pretty
these
good
moving and
work.
all that. And you know, besides the arm demonstration, I was also very surprised that the answer to
Okay.
mosquito-borne diseases is actually
Well, who's coming back from Asheville then, or what was you coming back from? Chattanooga, Dollarwood or something?
In Dollywood,
Who's coming back from Dollarwood? If it stopped right.
We had an outbreak of dengue here in Tokyo. Do you
eh,
think other countries should be trying the same
Call
strategy as
John had, she had, but he's probably gonna charge me a lot, cause he's going to go down there and dig it, cause that's 22 tons.
22 tons. That is 22 tons. And that mafia guy, man, I mean, he's about 5'7", but his stock is heavy. Man,
I thought he was a plumber down there, but he wasn't a
It'll
plumber.
be interesting to see how
no.
this turns out. Now let's go to
You know him. He was from New York. I mean, everything about him is New York. Mafia, Teamsters. I mean, he's, like you said, he gets out of that dump truck and he's got an air about him. Nobody.
I met a guy that retired from New York City Police Department. He was in the 70s. He went to the FOP. He was a little dude. He was like 5'4". And he wanted to get my name, but I was trying to talk to Don Hoffman about not Don, Charlie Moore about a job out there at Deep Power. And he was like, yeah, he wanted to get my name. And I said, oh, we'll see each other around. I ain't seen him since. I stopped going back up there. He was interesting too. New York City PD, and they all got that accent.
That Bob, that's Bob
But what?
cousin.
I mean, this guy lived in 6 miles. I wonder if he's
Probably does too.
What's he still working for? 7 miles.
You don't know what the mob's in. They into everything.
And they get in the car.
Since the 70s with Richard Nixon, Jimmy Hoffa, I mean, they still scared
Wow, that's some terrifying
to
numbers.
dig
Must
something
be
up.
what
That's one of the America's many secrets, many secrets,
I tell you,
like the Asian Union.
The cartels get stronger too. It's almost
It
military.
is, yeah, it is military. It's beyond military. I mean,
They say they got the president of Mexico in their pocket.
you hear what happened to Peru? The first elected socialist president in 30 years. They voted him out.
In Peru?
They locked the door. Peru,
Peru, I ain't read that.
little bitty Peru, and the people did this. There's nothing you can do. As long as those the hit people, hitmen, economic hitmen, they call them. Once you're out, you're out.
Did you know South America's had a history of those dictators and all that just
Yeah.
kill people and bury them in unmarked graves? You know? They got a violent history. Well, like I said, a lot of that is drug related. I don't know about Peru. But you know,
99% drug related. 99%. And Colombia still,
yeah, I thought that
Still.
came in.
I mean, still everything.
I don't think I'll eat anything else. That's a big old sandwich. Thank you, Lord.
From this experience, he felt he could make use of a resin-based elastomer that is often used in motorcycle body components. Not only is this type of
Like
rubber
that, it's gonna be like they said that 9 o'clock the fog will be out here, but it's still gonna be cloudy out there. And then it start raining.
Sunday, yeah. I don't know if I'll go out there and try to crank that lawnmower again. I couldn't believe I heard that coyote into the house. I was down there.
But every time I go over there, you can hear them out in the woods on the third terrace. You cannot see them, but you can hear them breaking branches.
I said, we need to still some hang too. Carry it on as well. Because that shotgun is kind of awkward to carry that. And it's just, we didn't get bird shot. We got bird shot in here.
But you need to definitely get a handgun.
40 caliber. Hey, it's dang stripped out. I wish I'd leave things alone. Leave the magazine alone. I like that 15 round magazine. Hell, I might leave two.
But the wildlife over there, they're serious. I mean, we got buzzards, you name it, and the buzzards, they don't leave the area because they have food.
I ain't seen him in a while.
But like I said, every time I go over there, you can hear it or see it.
Like I said, I looked out the back window sometimes. There'll be 3 deer in the backyard.
Yeah.
I might have to watch it there long. I couldn't even see how much gas was in that gas.
Since our flooring can help prevent serious injury,
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but it's turned cold, I think, after this rain.
The winter solstice is the 21st. That's
That's not even.
virtual winter.
Seriously, what's gonna get down to?
2 weeks to Christmas.
Well, Monday and Tuesday's supposed to be clear, but that's not gonna dry that land out. It's supposed to rain again Wednesday and Thursday next Friday, Saturday, Sunday's supposed to be sunny. But what is that? That's gonna be close to Christmas.
Majority of the flooring is being sold to health.
Yeah, it don't bother him Christmas. I mean, Christmas you have New Year's then, so those two forget. You might as well look at January, the coldest months of the year. That's the first time it's gone.
I'll tell you, Wednesday it's just gonna get up to 44 and it's supposed to rain. And then next week, it's gonna get down to 27, 28 degrees Sunday.
This month, like I said, we got lucky.
Well, December's usually pretty mild here. That's January, it's the coldest out.
But I think it's the wettest
Is it?
we had in a long time.
But the lake still looks bad. When they got that nuclear plant cranking.
That nuclear power plant, I mean, we're lucky to have any water in the Hardwood Lake.
I told man.
Up next, a technology
Yeah.
that we're all familiar with, virtual
We'll
reality.
do it.
We think how VR is adding an
I
element
know,
of
I've
entertainment
got
to physical
too
therapy.
much to do. I appreciate it.
Every day, more than 100 patients visit this rehabilitation center.
No, I submitted it yesterday
72-year-old
and I hadn't heard back
He is one of
from
them. He broke his leg 2 months ago. and is
That is scary because I keep getting emails from them saying, your plan that was offered last year, not offered again. Return to
So that
health
makes
care.
walking without some kind of support
No, they said we picked another one for you.
This session begins by strapping on a VR headset that's
I mean,
connected to a stationary
it's, you get so many of those phishing emails, you don't know what's true.
Well, I'll make sure this is from healthcare.com. Yeah, you do get all kinds. But I keep getting emails on the plan you had last year is not gonna be available. We picked another one for you. Return to the website to confirm or choose another one. But I didn't complete it. It says completed when I go there. It says 2023 completed. I got a health card from her that they're gonna send me some more health card. I should have looked through all of it. What kind did you get this time? You get Blue Cross Blue Shield bronze?
They don't let you pick a plan yet. They're still verifying.
I don't really pick one.
They don't let me pick.
The faster your legs go,
They
the
gotta
faster
verify
you
that.
move through the city streets.
So far,
The system was designed to encourage the users to
Still
continue
waiting.
pedaling for as long as
Have
they
you
can,
drove by that senior citizen place?
at night,
rather than just
Can
having
you
a
see
set
what their
goal.
hours
The
are?
program is based on
cannot
virtual
see.
sightseeing.
Might ride by there.
Information on famous locations is displayed.
They got a lot
I
of
gotta
benefits.
get gas
Being
too.
on a guided tour.
I don't stop by the one
The
that.
headset allows the user to look
I
around
don't
in
like
any
one
direction,
that.
offering a 360-degree space
I
to
heard that
explore.
on the 4 o'clock news at 7 o'clock this morning
The VR program and the video footage
about
both
Walmart
produced
had to
in-house.
pay back
So far, the system offers virtual tours of over 200
5%
popular travel destinations
I bet they do that
in
now.
Japan and abroad.
You don't order them people, they'll
Next, Watanabe
nickel
chooses
and
a
dime you
stretch
to
of
death.
coast in western Japan.
That's
For
what
its beautiful sunsets.
regulations are for.
It's beautiful. If I keep going, I'll fall in.
You seen Bob and
Today's session,
Yeah.
pedal for 9
I
minutes.
sent him a Christmas card.
9 meters of distance travel. So
I
what do
sent
you
him a
think?
Christmas card.
It's really fun. And if it's good for my leg, I'm going to do it every day.
But they're As far as I know, those stents are working good.
I like to Dale. I was going to call his truck and we had a class. Because he looks good.
Well, it should be good until you're dead.
Yeah. The neat thing is we can just give me a call and make a plan.
I'm still working on my tax. At least I got the
You know, I've only experienced VR
insurance.
times, but this
Yeah,
is like
let's
a great
get
way
that.
to get through
This
physical
year,
therapy.
you
I would love to come to
This
the
is
street
what
plus.
I got that bronze, man. I should look through all of them. Man, that plan that's ain't offered no more. That was a big plan though, because I didn't pay nothing for a doctor.
There's a reason there's not often. They're losing money.
Blue Cross Blue Shield. There was a Blue Cross Blue Shield gold that you had to pay $150 for, but it said AMED wasn't covered there. So I said, I don't know what that is. Because I typed in there AMED, because I couldn't think of the doctor's name. I typed in there just to see if AMED accepted it. That said they do. I got the bronze. I don't think it's as good as. So I had the silver. Because I should look through all of them, but they said they put the one with the lowest deductibles, closest pages. I should look through all of them. There's like 10 pages. I can't believe they don't accept that gold though.
That's the best we got in South Carolina. Like I said, we're at the bottom of everything.
Gold, I thought that was the best. I thought that covered everything from hair transplants.
Dream on.
I
Yeah,
saw that.
covered
That's what old John McCain said that when he was president. He said he didn't have the gold
So
for
like
him,
I said,
but
the
that
therapist was holding
carried
his
was hair transplants. So some
Also,
people think I
therapists
did hair
constantly monitor
transplants.
the exercise level and patients on that tablet to check on their progress. And
Like I
since
said,
they
it
share
just looks like a,
they can also
everything's
instruct patients to
soggy
lift
out
their
there. I
leg
can't get
or
nothing
Yeah.
done.
eight
That
so
home
far
is
landmarks.
so
So this multitasking adds another layer of movement and brain
That's the
stimulation
main thing though, just
experience.
with making the call.
Okay, and I appreciate it. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
Earlier in the show, you
Christmas.
mentioned that you see Japan becoming a leader when it comes to Asia. Do you have any final thoughts on that before we say goodbye?
Japan's elderly living over, and I think a lot of seniors here are willing to try new things. So we have a great place for the next thing and testing for them. I also think it's important to remember
我很高兴啊，我的弟弟来了，看我一下。今天圣诞快乐！Pin Merry Christmas down there. Are you?
Thank you for having me on. That's it for this week. I'm Charlotte Vogue, and this is This Week.
I just put that pin down there just in case it might be the last broadcast this year. We'll see. And it is 9:39 a.m. Saturday, December 10th, 2022. It's cloudy and rainy and 50 degrees Fahrenheit at 9:39 is Eastern Standard Time. And had a surprise visit. That you don't have to worry about the comments. It's all on slow mode. And thank you very much for watching, joining us this morning to celebrate Christmas for 2022. And let me get my displays up and running in NHK. I'll turn it down to NHK and make sure the European news. I got to get my Korean news running in just a second. Get my 4 displays. 5, 6 displays up and running. Oops, that one error. And see, Korean news. Hangua. Oh, there's up. Okay. And my Chinese news is up and running. And the lurkers, all 40,000 lurkers. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much for attending our broadcast and the G20 curated news. Oh, wow. I got a lot of emails. And in the uninsured G20 nations, uninsured stroke survivors, we're still hanging in there. We're still strong. And next week, I will let you know the stroke donations for 2022. I'll count those up and we'll deposit them in the bank. I got lots of top promotions. Everything is close to New Year's and Christmas. And oh, yeah, we got a few more minutes. Yep, it looks like Christmas time except for the snow. Well, uh, today we only have time to curate the international news. I'll just curate the American news because of the time. The Apple News, and it says 5 great weekend reads. Why is Major Taylor Green like this? On the ground in the Georgia Congressman's alternative universe. Okay, that's the first article. The second one, The Dark Side of Osmi Pie. People are taking the diabetes drug for weight loss, but patients say it puts the body through hell. That's number two article. Number three article. They brought their sick baby to the hospital, then the state took their kids away. How a doctor's visit turns into a child abuse investigation. That's by the Washington Post. The second one is by the Cut, and the first one is by the Atlantic magazine. The fourth one is by Fortune. The professionals waking up at 8:59 a.m. For some people, the key to success isn't a pre-dawn morning routine. Uh, that may be interesting for somebody. And the fifth one is from Vice magazine. Beware of the perfect gentleman. Their photos were stolen and used to scam women online. Now these men are speaking out. That's a scary prospect. The best pictures of the year. A lone dormant volcano erupts, a rocket streaks across the night sky, and more breathtaking images. Weekend pursuits. Do I have? Yeah, I have time. Uh, News. One thing is to watch. Everything we learned about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's relationship in their new Netflix docu-series. Hmm. Next is Apple News Audio. One thing to listen to relive yesterday's wild quarterfinals on our World Cup podcast after the whistle. And the next article is from the New Yorker. One thing to read. Comedy Rob Delaney recounts a parent's worst nightmare and a heart that works. And the last article by the New Yorker, by the Food Network, one thing to eat, how to make the perfect French toast. Game on, sport fans. Our new feature let you follow your favorite teams for the latest score, stats, and stories. And that was my curated recap of Apple News. And that thank you very much for supporting our channels. And Rajabhat, Research and Rajabhat University Research and AG Sears channel. I mean, we thank you for all of your donations and support, uh, and like our broadcast, and subscribe. And that's it for today. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Love you. Love you.